Hey there, friend. My name is Hunter. We're jumping back into Berry today. We've made so much progress. Look at this. Knocking down walls. We're making progress, and we're getting places, man. We're just getting places. I'm honestly super tired. I probably shouldn't have even recorded today, but I'm going to anyway because honestly, I just really like this game. It's not even so much like, oh, I gotta get a video out today. No, I just really wanted a reason to play more of this game. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, we're just sucking up some berries and blowing them out. Great gameplay. Really, you know, I'm not one who usually likes to do vacuuming and all that crap, but this game just tricks you into enjoying doing chores. Good on you, Berry. We're doing so good. I don't know if it's the pear. Oh, we did get a couple of golden berries too. Look at that, $5,000. $5,000, almost 6,000. Holy crap! Aren't we good at this game? I know you're not actually like playing it right now. Maybe you are playing it. Maybe you're like listening to this in the background while you're playing the game. But I feel like, you know, you get to be included too, cause you're awesome, dude. Whole movement range would be really good, actually. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that lousy mouse. I don't know what the flip I'm talking about. Yeah. Gonna try to do some commentary here today, but again, I am tired, so what that will entail, I don't know. Do you know? Yeah, see, the thing expands when you throw berries in it. We're so close to that table, I can almost taste it. It tastes like plastic. Freaking plastic. Should have thought about this before I hit the record button, but what do I want to talk about today? What do you want me to talk about today? Went to Burger King today. The reason I'm tired, by the way, is because I had to like wake up early for work. I had like some overtime there. But went and rewarded myself and my amazing wife with some Burger King. Had a good time there. We went because we went for the smokehouse. No, we went for they have this maple bourbon burger, and the restaurant Hardee's. It's like a typical burger restaurant. For those who don't know, Carl's Jr. if you're in other parts of the country. They had this burger one time called the Midnight Moonshine Thick Burger that my wife absolutely really enjoyed, but it was a limited time item and they've never brought it back. So every time she sees something like this, neither of us really drink, by the way. We just, she just likes the burger. Anytime she sees something like this, she's like, "Oh yeah, let's go try that." So we went and tried that. Hunty's a hard-working lady. She, she keeps the kids in line and so I had to go and celebrate her, and also I wanted to try it too. Ended up going with they had this smokehouse, some kind of smokehouse barbecue burger. I don't know the name. But they always throw a bunch of words in there because the more words you have in the name of your sandwich or meal or whatever, the better it's gonna taste. Did I really just not get that tree? Is that, man? You'll go to restaurants. I'll be like, "Hey, we got the smoky dokey choky." Hope you don't choke, but that's a real thing too. I remember learning about that in English class, the different, I think it was related to advertisements. It may have been just in general, but maybe it was about propaganda and it just having to include advertisements. I get that. You've got a bandwagon, like, hey, everyone else is doing this, so you should do it too. You've got the, there was another word for it, but I can't remember, but like celebrity endorsement. Like, hey, this celebrity's doing this, so you should too. And then you have your loaded words, which is what these are. I don't know if that's why they're giving these things the names they are, but I feel like it's gotta have. I feel like it's gotta come into play somehow, right? When your sandwich has 12 words in it, that's gotta be intentional. Because it looks good, like, tell me, do you go to a restaurant and, like, you know, you see items on the menu, like, you know, you go to a typical, especially around here, like rural America, it's like cheeseburger, hamburger, chicken sandwich. You know, are you going to order that, or are you going to go and, like, order the, like, loaded double bacon cheeseburger, like, even if it doesn't have bacon, like the smokehouse stacker. I don't know. You get what I'm saying, right? Good. I know I could count on you. What I'm saying is, it was delicious. Had a good time there. I don't usually go to Burger King. Wendy's is good. We're just gonna talk about food here. Try to avoid talking about food because, like, I'm not in the best shape. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I get to, like, you know, I just don't want to be like, hey, here's a fat guy talking about food. Didn't see that coming. Well, that's what we're talking about today. Yeah, I'm trying to get better at just, like, not giving a crap. That's been the goal lately. You know, you click on this channel, like, of course we're going to talk about food, man. Of course we're going to talk about food. But, yeah, around here, like, here in, like, rural America, we don't have all the big options that the cities have. We're starting to get them, just, like, anytime, like, the big cities get something cool, we usually get it, but it's, like, years later. We're just now starting to get Buc-ee's around us. If you don't know what Buc-ee's is, it's like a huge gas station chain. It sounds very American now that I'm talking about it out loud. And they're known for, like, having these huge restrooms, like huge stalls. Like, instead of having, like, these tiny stalls, you gotta, like, you know, share stalls with a neighbor. No, they're, you know, that's, like, the main thing they're known for is, like, hundreds of gas pump, or not hundreds, but like 100. Really nice restrooms, stuff like that. We're just now starting to get Buc-ee's around here. More so, like, the big cities and, like, I guess the interstate cities too. Like, because, like, you've got big cities and then you've also got, like, cities that are like, even smaller towns, but, like, they're on, like, popular interstate routes. I think they're going that route, which makes sense for a gas station. And I'm starting to get In-N-Out Burger around here. That's like a California, yeah, it's like a regional to California restaurant, but it's expanding. Starting to get Whataburger, that's from Texas. Starting to get more Culver's. That's for like closer to, like, Midwest. It originated in, like, Wisconsin, but we're starting to get those around here. Culver's is pretty darn good. We get the butter burgers and frozen custard. I think that's like a northern thing. I'm trying to get these valuable stars at the very least, and then we worry about the other ones later. You're doing well here, though. I'm getting the stars, upgrading the berries, and then boom, got it. Right at the buzzer. Barry Blitzer. Oh yeah, because I can use that now. This is actually we're gonna make our money back on this quick. Watch this. Bum, 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 bum. All right, HG. We're not gonna worry about moving anything. We're just gonna stand around here and collect our money. If we'll expand the hole. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I might want to watch out. I don't know how much this hole's gonna expand. Yeah, easily made back our money. And more. Frickin' epic, man. Look at that thing. Is that like a wedding arch thing? Is that what those are? It's just decorative. Maybe it doesn't have to just be for weddings. I don't freaking know. I see them in the movies and stuff. I've only been to like very few weddings in my entire life, including my own. It's very nice to see my wife at my wedding. Would have been awkward if she weren't there. Appreciate you showing up. You're really so good at being on time. There we go. Sniped it. Let's go ahead and get these coins. Get these coins. We're not going to get it, are we? We're not going to get it. We got it. Heck yeah. It's so freaking colorful, isn't it? Increased day length. Heck yeah. Or what is this? Vacuum capacity. Day length is 16,000. We're not even going to fill that one. Golden berry chance. Upgrade flower to bush. Or berry fountain cooldown. That could be useful. Are we not doing... Is there not a berry blitz cooldown? What is this? Oh yeah, I can't afford the berry thing. You. Go get that last tree over there. I'm still feeling somewhat tempted to get that rewind thing, just because progress has been slow, but I guess, you know, the more berry buddies and stuff you get, the faster it goes. Unless we're just not going to get any more berry buddies. Well, I guess also that's the point of, like, upgrading them too. Any chance we can get that tree. It doesn't look like, you know, not the best angle to get a tree right now. Yeah, the fountain and the blitz are like pretty matched up as far as cooldown time goes right now. We're gonna get those about the same time. Ah, yes, we did get the tree. Going over there. Get that camper. I bet we can't get the camper yet, but we're gonna... You know what? Let's not underestimate the hole. I think we can get that camper. I think we can get that camper. Not on this playthrough. I think we're out of time today, but like... Eventually. How did I run out of berries already? Well, I had more than that. I was dragging them with me. Yeah, we're not going to get it. I guess the dopamine's getting fewer and far between. Let's see, we're not getting as many upgrades now, so it's not as much to like keep me rolling. How long does it take to beat this game? I think I've seen like full game videos that were like an hour long. I mean, 3 hours long, not an hour long. We've been playing for a lot more than 1 hour. Here we go. Oh yeah, oh yeah. There's about to be a lot of stars popping out of that hole. I'm gonna like slow down for a minute to actually collect this stuff. I want the blue one. I want the blue one. I want the blue one. There we go. Hey! Hi! What's up with you? You bastard. Get up! Evolve, damn you! I've been, I feel like I talk about Pokemon a lot on this channel. That's because, it's seriously because most of my Facebook feed, yes, I still use Facebook, is filled with Pokemon memes, fun facts, tournaments, and stuff like that. So it's been on my mind, is what I'm saying. I was talking to, I asked ChatGPT a lot of questions. I get these, like, curiosity questions, and, like, I think they've got me pretty well, like, trained to ask now. I'm like, hey, ChatGPT, what? Oh, crap. I'm not gonna get it this time. It's always willing to ask, like, any of my questions. I guess I could always go back to Google. I haven't used Google as much lately. But increase day length. Yeah, I was asking, like, because on Facebook they have all these Pokemon tournaments, and a lot of them are like best starter group, and it's like split across the generations. And like Facebook is where all the old people are, myself included. Unfortunately, you can't deny that. Is that the white, pink, blue? That's, I think it's supposed to be pink. That's the trans flag colors, right? That's a nice little touch. But, yeah, because Facebook has all the old people, and they do these tournaments, like which generation had the best starters. I mean, on Facebook, Gen 1 wins no matter what. Which, you know, is a solid choice, too. Like, you know, Gen 1 is, like, not a bad choice at all. Just, yeah, I feel like it is kind of skewed. Ugh, we're not gonna get it. We'll get the flamingos then. We might get it. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! That's gonna be a lot of stars, isn't it? Holy crap! I think that was 100. Give me the damn boost. All right. But yeah, of course you'll see like the Johto Gen 2 and Gen 3 with the Hoenn starters. You'll see them get close. They always make the finals, but it's almost always the Gen 1 starters that win. Sometimes they'll do like best Pokemon. They'll have like, if they ever do any from like multiple generations, it's always the Gen 1. It's usually the earlier ones. Like it usually goes like, the older the generation, the more likely it is to win on Facebook. So I was just curious. So I was like asking ChatGPT, is that just because it's Facebook that it's skewed so far toward the Gen 1s? Or is like, do different generations have different, do different generations of people have different favorite generations of Pokemon? And yeah, actually, like it seems like it's not always true, but like for the most part, whichever generation you grew up with is generally your favorite one. Like there are exceptions, but for the most part, that's how it is. I've mentioned before, like my first Pokemon game was technically Pokemon Stadium on the Nintendo 64. So that's where I got to like, and I also watched the anime when I was younger. I was born in 1994, so like, I guess we couldn't really afford game systems back there, but we did have cable, so we were okay. So like, I absolutely like grew up with like the Gen 1 starters in that way, but I didn't get my first like handheld, one of the main Pokemon games until I played Pokemon Sapphire, and like I guess, I just built that kind of parasocial relationship with like Sceptile, Flygon. Sceptile and Flygon were like my two main ones, because those are the only ones I've ever leveled up to level 100. Like I spent a lot of time on them. Used them a lot. Aggron. I can't remember who else. I'm sure I cycled through a lot of them. Rayquaza, because I had Pokemon Emerald too. Kyogre. Didn't really get much time with Groudon because I never really had Pokemon Ruby. Oh, I can upgrade. What do we get now? What the heck are you? Are you a Peach? You are a Peach. Aren't you just Peachy? Peachy 13. Yeah, and then like, so after those, the next one that came out, like, I think after that was, as far as main games, was the Fire Red and Leaf Green, the Gen 1 remakes. So that's where I got to spend more time with, like, the, you know, the Gen 1 Pokemon. And I chose Bulbasaur there, by the way. After Gen 3, I just generally went with, like, grass-type starters. My reasoning was, like, you know, first of all, I did think Trico was a really cool, like, cute design. I really liked his design. Of course, all the Gen 3 starters were adorable. But also, like, I always wanted to be, like, I always wanted to be different from everyone else. Not just the Pokemon, but with other things, too. I was like, you know... I was like, of course everyone's gonna pick the fire starter because fire cool. I'm not gonna be a basic bitch. So I went with the grass type starter. I went with Trico. It, like, both because, you know, just trying to be different from everyone else, but also I genuinely did like the design, and he ended up, like, actually being a really powerful Pokemon. I think I've seen that he's, like, actually pretty good for a competitive Pokemon. Sceptile is. There's a lot of people, like, mention the Leaf Blade and stuff like that. False Swipe is a good move too, because False Swipe's the one that, like, it'll like, it's a normal type move, and it'll like hit whatever the target Pokemon is, but it won't get them lower than 1 HP. Like, if the Pokemon has, like, 100 HP and you use False Swipe and it does 100 points of damage, the target Pokemon will only go down to, like, 1 HP. It makes it really useful for, like, capturing Pokemon to complete the Pokédexes, especially, like, the weak ones, because, again, my Sceptile got to level 100, so trying to go and capture some of, like, just the smaller, weaker Pokemon I may have missed throughout the game is really important to have that move, or, like, try and find some other weaker Pokemon to even the odds. Let's go collect some more stars. I feel like these are just almost not worth it anymore, but I'm gonna try to take what I can get anyway. These peaches are doing well for me. I guess we're just focusing on money this time around because I didn't even remember to actually move the ball. I think it's too late now. It is way too late now. Freaking epic, man. We need another vacuum upgrade soon. Get a lot of berries here. Tomorrow we'll hit the Blitz and Fountain again. We're ready for that. Dude, this is going every freaking where. It's getting about where we just want to move the fountain to wherever the berries are instead of moving the berries to the fountain. Vacuum capacity, I know we just talked about that. Whole movement range, upgrade flower to bush. Upgrade flower to bush, maybe. Or what is this? Unlock chainsaw. How close are we to that? You know, we'll be able to get that after this Blitz and Blitzen Golden Berry multiplier. Fountain cooldown would be cool too. We'll see what we can do here. Oh my gosh, look at that. And then the hole should expand again. It expands every time we do the Blitz and Fountain combo. Let me not let these coins go to waste. I think it's pretty decent money here. Oh, absolutely get those golden pairs. What we got here? About 30,000. So probably take us another day to get the whatever thing I was looking at. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of sleep lately. But we're doing well. Freaking loving the amount of like, this is how you keep people playing. This is how casinos work right here. They just hit your dopamine receptors and smack them around and don't let go. You got the cool sound effects, and you got the coins spitting out like you won the jackpot. They know what to do here. We're about to expand the hole. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Crap. How did we get so many peaches in here? Come on, come on, come on. Yes! I like they gave me a flashlight, because I would have hated to miss out on all these coins. I don't know if anything happens if you stay away from the bed for too long. Haven't really wanted to find out, but I'm also not going to let all those coins go to waste. 60,000 coins. Increased day length, unlocked chainsaw, golden berry multiplier, berry fountain cooldown would honestly be useful too. Berry blitz bonus growth. Auto star orb popper. That would be good too. It costs more than the chainsaw. Is it better? Let me get the chainsaw. Let me get the chainsaw. Let me get the chainsaw. Increase juice growth multiplier. And then, of course, they spit out a whole bunch of stars there. What are we gonna eat today? Let's go eat that tent. Let's not get eaten, though. Where are my peaches? Where'd all the pears come from? Why do I have pears again? Oh, wait. No. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's right. Does this work? So what, is this... I thought it would knock down more walls. Huh. I'm not entirely sure how this works. I like that if they just drop it on the chainsaw, it cuts them. I didn't even comment on the fact the chainsaw has eyes. I should have. Feels like this one's gonna look up Pee-wee's Playhouse when you get a chance. You know, you'll understand why I'm making the comparison here. This reminds me of like Pee-wee's Playhouse. It's one of those. It's like. At first, I was thinking, yeah, people not from the U.S. aren't going to know what Pee-wee's Playhouse is, but also people who are young aren't going to know what Pee-wee's Playhouse is. Kind of a double-edged one there. Ooh, juiced. Whole movement range. I'm gonna go ahead and just get that out of the freaking way. Alright, hole? I command you to go over there. Yeah, really trying to stick with the positivity lately. Especially like the self-positivity. Trying to catch myself more when I say like like when I say things like, man, I really shouldn't have done that. I'm a dumbass. And trying to be like, Hunter, don't say that. You know, we're all human. And, you know, trying to be better for me, but also for like my kids and stuff. They deserve to. They deserve to be around the best version of me, I feel. So, and you know, wanting to set a good example and all that typical stuff. It's working though. Like, I don't want to say I'm depressed or anything, because I've been trying really hard to get out of the depression vicinity thing. Came out of nowhere, didn't it? I know I've mentioned that before, but I think that was on the main channel. I've definitely danced with depression more than once, but I feel like it kind of peaked closer to my teen, young adult years, though, so it hasn't gotten as bad as it was back then ever again. I was kind of low around then. Kind of, I guess, know what to expect more now. But also maybe like, you know, just a friendly heads up for younger people there. Like, if you're going through like, you know, your teen or young adult years, I feel like it gets better. I know it's probably not like a one-size-fits-all thing, but for me it did get better. Like, I relapsed a little bit, but it's not as bad as it used to be. I'm gonna deep dive into all of it on this channel. Probably trying to go for like an older audience here. My friend Hoovian commented on my latest main channel video, is where I was like kind of talking about a video and X post that Creekcraft had made, talking about like when people found out he was making like a brain rot game on Roblox. People like tried doxing him, sent him death threats, swatted him. Just honestly the usual Twitter stuff, sadly. And my friend Hoovian commented on that video talking about like how Creekcraft had mentioned there was some kind of speculation that Creekcraft would make like another channel that's like aged up for like his older audience. And I honestly think that would be freaking epic. Like, I even replied to it, I was like, yes, unfiltered Creekcraft would be epic. Because he kind of leaned that way in his latest video, like, understandably so. Like, after all he went through, like, I would have too. Like, that's what I'm kind of doing here, but like, it was on the main channel. He's like, you know, he wasn't having it. I'm like, I don't blame you, dude. It's just, you know, nice to see the personality come out. I feel like these, especially the bigger Roblox YouTubers, especially the ones who like always play brain rot games. I'm trying to get away from them now. I feel like they put on this like not so much a persona, but like I always make this comparison. You know, like parents when they're trying to get their kids to eat broccoli, and they pretend it's the greatest thing in the world. That's what I think of when I see people jumping on or these videos from the big Roblox YouTubers. Not, or I guess mid-size. Like, I don't think Creekcraft does it. He might do it a little bit. I don't watch a lot of his videos, but I do occasionally stop by. But, you know, they'll play the brain rot games and they'll be like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing ever. I just unlocked this. Oh my gosh. Grow a garden did this. I can grow this now. It's like, there's no way you're having that much fun with it. Like, I wouldn't be able to keep up that kind of energy, and I really don't. Like, I've admittedly, I have played brain rot games on the main channel before, but I never go and like try to pretend they're fantastic. Like, I'll look at them critically. I'll be like, okay, for a brain rot game, this is okay, but I'm not usually like, this is the best freaking game ever. Give them all your Robux and stuff like that. Yeah. My point is, though, it's know, nice to see Creekcraft not doing that. Just really like, he leaned into the personality thing. He's like, none of my favorite games that are on Roblox. There's a lot of good games on Roblox, but I just can't say that I absolutely love any of the games on Roblox. It's like, I'm a 29-year-old man, and like I like playing like Red Dead Redemption 2, Elden Ring, and all that. Just really like, it was probably the closest thing we can get to unfiltered Creekcraft on his main channel, and that was nice. If he honestly, if he did more of that, I would probably watch his channel more. I'm just not, you know. I make a lot of Roblox videos, but I don't watch a lot of Roblox videos, is all I'm saying. But that was pretty interesting. I like the personality first content. I'm trying to make that over here. This is pretty much just personality content with a side of game. That's what I like to think of it as. Dude, we absolutely need that star orb collector at this point. Let's go over here. Let's get the hell out of the way. Blitz and Fountain are just about ready. Little zoned out there. That's on me. Cut your friends up. Shove them down a hole. Ooh. Ooh, look at all these stars over here where they can't run away from me. I'm a terrible person. Alright. Blitz and Fountain are ready. We're going to save those for the next day so we get their full potential. They're really, like, stuck over here. I don't know why, but... Get them here. Oh gosh, don't fall in the hole. Got too many coins on the line. Don't fall in the hole. That's what I'm freaking talking about. We'll get them tomorrow. Not the coins, but the stars. The coins actually do disappear. The stars don't. Here we go. That's good. Good enough. I love the popcorn sound. I always love that. A 42414. Always add first. The hell does this even do? Does it have something to do with the radio? It does. It does. 4, 2, 4. Crap. I'm gonna have to write that down. Get these coins before we lose them. I think the game does have music, by the way. I just haven't copyrighted or anything like that. It may not be copyrighted for all I know, but unless they clearly list it in the description somewhere where I can see it, I just play it safe. And some games actually really do list like whether the music's copyrighted or not, and I appreciate that. And then sometimes go like, yeah, it's streamer friendly. Like, that's someone who cares about their game right there. Someone who's like very open and very content creator friendly. I feel like that's how you get your game in front of people in this day and age. Sure, you can advertise. Oh yes, something I want to add, because in the last video I was talking about how like original games on Roblox just don't get like pushed as much as the cash grabby brain rot ones. There was a guy. There's a developer named Froggity. He made a pretty semi-popular game called the True Bus Experience. Give me a minute. Ooh, auto coin pickup range. Gotta get this. We need that. The True Bus Experience, and he had another one too that I think got picked up pretty decently by the algorithm. Cart Rides for Corn Dog was one of them. Why am I shooting these? I don't even need these anymore. Oh my gosh, this is freaking epic. But he had one in particular that I loved streaming on my channel. It was called Ragdoll Sumo Simulator. It's like based off it was based off another game that he enjoyed, which I feel like that's the best kind of, one of the best kinds of Roblox games. It's like the Forge came from, like, the developer said it was inspired by some game he played as a kid, and Creekcraft's current non-brain rot game he's working on is inspired by a game he played. But yeah, he made the Froggity made this one game that was inspired by a game he played when he was younger, and Sketch recognized it. The Sketch found it. He was like, I guess Sketch knew the game it was modeled after, and Sketch had actually made a video on it. And like the game, you know, of course after that the game was doing well. It had like, I think it peaked at like 2,000 players or so. But then after the hype died, the game like fell back down the rankings, and you know, it just really sucks because it's a solid game. But you know, even having a huge Roblox creator like Sketch play it couldn't launch it into you know, more players' feeds for very long. You know, it's one of those things like, you know, if you're making a Roblox game, like I have no development experience. If you're making a game, I absolutely encourage developers to, like, you know, before you go and spend anything on sponsorships or promotions and stuff like that, quality test your game. Make sure like the retention loop is there. Make sure that when you go and pay whatever for this game to be advertised, that people are actually going to stick around. And like the Sumo Simulator game was already a fantastic game, and even that, you know, even with it being a good game, it didn't stay on the front page for long, and that absolutely sucks. I'm going to concentrate for a minute. 42414. 2, okay. 4, 2, 4. Crap. All right, reset. 4. So +2 + 2. 4. And then you dial it down to 2. And then you tap this once for 4. You tap this 3 times for 1. But then how do you get it back to... If it goes back to 1, then you... It's confusing. Do you know what to do here? I'm absolutely going to have to look that one up. I feel like it took me longer than it should have to realize it has something to do with the radio, but I'm not exactly sure what. Dadgum, we're almost out of time already. That was quick. Get the coins. Get your coins. Coins here. Get your coins here. Berry. Sure. The good thing about the good thing about waiting on the rewind is, like, it does say you keep your berry buddies, so I'm assuming they don't reset, which is pretty nice. Can I just not get this in the hole? I kept going over it. So, like, it's nice to have, like, I got almost all these guys upgraded into peaches. So if I do reset, and it doesn't reset my berry buddies, that'll be a nice starting point to really just get back to where we left off. I don't even need to shoot that. I don't know why I'm shooting it. It's because I'm American. We can't help but shoot things. You know, guns and stuff. Yeah. I haven't checked the time on this at all. I'm just thinking, like, I'm starting to run out of ideas on things to comment about. Might be time to wrap up the video here. Hope you've enjoyed what is this? The video. Hope you've enjoyed the video, my friend. It's been nice having you here. Sucks recording alone. Sucks, being here alone. We just about got the yard cleaned up. Just about. I should start using that chainsaw. After we get the yard cleaned up, I think we're going to start using the chainsaw more. Ooh, yeah. Gonna have to run around to the other side there. Be right back. I swear I'll go to bed, just don't hurt me. It's only 10,000 to do. We're way over budget. How much time we got left? Because I'm thinking I might go for an hour on this one. Because my last video, I did not expect it to do well. I went for an hour long on the last video and actually did well. So I'm like, it's like sometimes I'll like wrap up the video even though I want to keep on playing. I'm just gonna keep on playing until I get bored now, I guess. This yard's about to get a lot less scenery. And by that I mean no scenery. It already does not have much scenery at all. Can we get that freaking... Do we need the marshmallow or something? Is that why it's not dying? Do you know? I wonder if I can just throw this radio down the hole. That'd be nice. I'm making money. Didn't get an achievement for it. That's interesting. Is there an upstairs there? Oh, wait, no, you're up there. I know you're up there. Almost got the fountain and blitz ready again. Another nice paycheck off of that one now that we have all peaches. And then after that, we'll just start moving the hole wherever the berries are. Like we planned on. Remember that? Good. I'm glad you pay attention here. You're a good friend. 3%, that's not very good. It goes from 2% to 3%. That's a 1% change. I feel like I'm getting scammed. I feel like we're getting You ever feel like we're getting scammed on stuff? Thanks, buddy. I know I can count on you. This yard is so freaking clean. Seriously, what do we do with this? What do you mean always add first, though? Two, 4, 1, 2, 2. I don't freaking get it. I swear I'm gonna look it up, but I have to. Alright, so just follow the berries for me. I think at this point we can just get away with doing that. That's what it feels like. I feel like this thing's gonna be self-sustaining now. It's freaking self-sustaining. This is amazing. I don't have to throw berries anymore. Come back over here. Come over here. I feel like I gotta reset it at this point, don't you? There's no more decorations or anything. We're just too dang good at the game. Yeah, it's probably not time to wrap it up. Yeah, if this were a live stream, I could keep on going and just be like, yeah, I got plenty to talk about. But it's not. You know, I almost wasted my berry blitz and fountain there, right here at the end of the day. But now we're gonna wait until the start of this next day and use it. Did we get anything nice? Golden berry? Well, no. Well, don't we have berry blitz? If we wait one more day, we can get that. And that might be a good thing to get. We're not gonna get that within a day. Increased day length? No. Auto coin pickup range would be a nice quality, convenient. Let's give it one or two more. We're just gonna get this 100,000, and then we're gonna do the berry blitz. Wait a couple more days to really maximize our profits. Need you guys to fart out some berries to get us started here. Thank you. Because they're going pretty slow. I don't know if you can actually get more berry buddies. Do you know if you can actually get more berry buddies? You holding out on me? Where are all the peaches in there? Not peaches and cream. Speaking of looking things up, screw it. Oh, that's not the password? Huh. Because the people in the one guy's stream said the password is whole, and like, makes sense. But that's actually not it. Somewhere. I can almost just about get it. There we go. Hoping to make some more quality content on the main channel. Trying to get back to my roots with Roblox and try doing more like stream to video videos. Like, do a live stream and then edit the video down into... Do a live stream and edit the footage down into video is what I mean. Ew. Why is the hole coming over here? Don't you freaking dare. Berry Blitz bonus growth. Or, ooh. Sledgehammer. Better sledgehammers on the horizon. Berry fountain cooldown. Don't need that. Vacuum capacity. Oh! Another berry buddy. So we are getting more. But no, let's get this. We always make our money back and then some on these. Alright. Blitz fountain. Freaking epic. I don't know how many berries I need to... Whoa, they're all golden. Oh, and we're getting stars too. That's interesting. It looks like we didn't get as many coins, but we got higher value coins. Very interesting. Where did I throw that chainsaw? I'm gonna get some smoothies. Thanks, but man, love the doing great every now and then. You ever watch any Bluey? It's one of those shows that's kind of for kids and also kind of for adults. But I don't know like if people in between those ages ever watch. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I was trying to cut that guy up. Where do the smoothies pop out though? There it is. It's gonna be too late to even use that now, isn't it? Did these save? I'm gonna throw it over there and see if it saves. Almost out of time anyway, so it's not gonna do me much good either way. Dude, look at all these coins. Look at all these coins. I want all of you to look at it. Man, I'm so sorry. I get distracted so freaking easily. So the Bluey thing, yeah, very kind of famous episode actually. Because it's on YouTube, and there's like a part where like, you know, the entire episode's centered around like Bluey's mom, because it's like a flashback episode and her just feeling like questioning about her parenting, and like, you know, it's a whole episode stuff, but then eventually like she has this friend who has like a lot of kids, and she just looks her in the eye and says, "Hey, you're doing great." It's got like the kind of calm music, and yeah, darn near brought me to tears when I first saw that episode. That was freaking special, because I have felt the doubt and stuff, wondering, doing better as a parent. Bluey's pretty powerful, man. Great show, great show. Haven't watched it in a little while because we like ran through all the episodes multiple times. It's one of those shows that like both the kids and us enjoy. Smoothies. Lately, we've been actually only watched it one time with my son, but he really loves. There's a show called America's Funniest Home Videos, and it's basically like, you know, you send in your funniest home video, and like people get to vote on the funniest one, and if you win you get like $10,000 or something. But it's something both my son and I like, we can both enjoy, because a lot of the videos like people just falling down or like getting hurt. There's plenty of like the classic, you know, kid swings a baseball bat trying to hit a piñata, accidentally whacks dad in the nuts because, you know, they're blindfolded. A lot of those, and like just a lot of stuff, I guess physical slapstick comedy. And you know, I always found it hilarious when I was a kid. My son absolutely finds it hilarious now. So that's a great one that we both enjoy. Probably not a show I would watch if he were watching it with me. Kind of, you know, I ran through it when I was younger, but it's absolutely something that, like, if I just want to like spend time with my son, it's a solid option. Let's go get that car. It's got other stuff too, by the way. It's not all people getting hurt. Like, that's not what they're for, but that is what he finds the funniest, because they'll do like, ooh, cat videos and stuff like that. But he starts uncontrollably laughing at people falling off boats or just stuff like that. Break 100 walls. I got an achievement. You can't see it because it's behind my face cam. I got an achievement for breaking 100 walls. I just want you to know that so you can be proud of me, Daddy. I'm kidding. 2 more. Oh wait, we're going over here. We're not in berry collecting mode. Which maybe we should be. No, don't go over here. Go over there. Get the those. Get the those. these worth? Go ahead and get the bus while you're over there. Probably gonna need that berry capacity after the. Woo! Heck yeah. Ooh, 2 more and we get another upgrade. 1 more and we get another. Get your butt in there. Get your butt in there. Get your butt in there. Get it before the timer. Get it. Okay. No, we don't. Do we not? How much do you cost? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Golden berry chance, golden berry multiplier. That's nice. I just don't see. Can destroy harder walls. There's another hammer upgrade. I don't know what I'm talking about. Is this over? I'm not. Oh no, actually, it is over. I'm not sitting here like, man, I can't wait to get away from this person. I'm real tired of you guys watching my videos. No, I just. Darwin. I'm freaking tired, man. I didn't get much sleep last night. I didn't get much sleep the night before either, but I got more sleep the night before than last night. All in. That should be... Whoa, big purple stuff. Dang! Oh my gosh. Yeah, more and more reason to wait on that rewind, I guess. How do you feel about the Mafia games? Adam, I know you're watching this. But, yeah, my friend Adam, he recommended the Mafia games. Or I think Mafia 1 specifically as the next game I play on this channel. And I've been thinking about it, because I played through all of Mafia 2, I think a couple of times, because I had that one when I was younger and I just had time to play it. Played through probably half of Mafia 3. I really just could not get into that one. And I've never played the first Mafia, but it looks interesting. A lot of people say it's like the best story. I don't remember if like... I don't remember what people say about the gameplay, but they definitely say like it has the best story, so... You know, wouldn't mind checking that one out. It's hard for me to get into those kinds of games nowadays, though, because I just don't have time to finish them. Like, I made an exception for Red Dead Redemption 2. I absolutely did finish that one. But anything else, anything that takes, like, hours to complete, I don't usually get those games. Like, I don't even buy them anymore because it's usually a waste of money for me because I just don't complete them. I don't really have that excuse on Mafia 1 because it's already in my library because I think I got, like, the definitive edition or the definitive trilogy or something like that. So... I might play it in spurts or something. Where did we get a banana? Oh yeah, I forgot. I upgraded. Dang. I don't think a banana's like some of these have been questionable. When we got the plum, I was like, I don't think that's a berry. I'm almost positive a banana isn't a berry unless it's one of those like. Hunty tried to tell me one day that like avocados are actually classified as berries, and I think that's technically true, but like. Whoever classified it should have their classification rights taken away. Like, I accepted a long time ago that tomatoes are fruits, but I will not accept the avocado as a berry thing. I'm just too old and closed-minded now. I come from a different... Did we ever get that? Did we ever get the vacuum capacity upgrade? Look at that range, man. Look at that range. Trying to swallow a car and a tree at the same time. That's a freaking greedy... It's a freaking greedy hole right there. He's a hungry hole. Welcome to the hungry hole. How you doing? It sounds like a bar. Welcome to the hungry hole. Can I get you? Oh crap! No, it's because I'm thinking of the Saints Row games or something like that. There was one. I think it was like a. It could have been a bar. It could have been a strip club or something in the game. It's called the Happy Hole. That's what I'm thinking about. Auto coin pickup range or vacuum capacity. Let's go with the auto coin pickup range. Unless something better's on the horizon. Trees. No one likes trees. Berry Blitz duration. What's our Berry Blitz looking like? Movement speed. Berry Buddy. I guess I could. Look at this. I haven't really needed, I guess. I feel like I kind of wasted my money on that because I don't really actually need it. Well, I bet that house is going to get us some major star points. I do need to get the Berry Buddy too, but it's going to start out as a blueberry. I'm going to have to, like, it's going to be just another mouth to feed. Connor, how could you? About to get that. After we get this next Berry Blitz and Fountain combo, I think we're going to call it a day. I should have called it a day already. Getting comfortable with making these an hour long was probably not the best move for my sleep schedule. I need to get uncomfortable with that again. I need to have limits. Tell you what. Golden freaking banana! That's exciting because I played a lot of Donkey Kong 64 on the Nintendo 64, and like the big like currency score thing was golden bananas. Like getting a golden banana meant you accomplished something. Are we gonna be able to get it? Oh crap! I don't think it's gonna go. Oh, ooh. Need more crap to throw in there. I need more crap to throw in there. After this next Berry Blitz combo, we might be able to expand the hole. This one, I don't know if it's going to work, man. That's okay. Get the car. Get the car. Yeah, I see that auto coin pickup range working, so that's good. Upgrade another berry. I'm sorry. Let me upgrade these guys first. That is the smart thing to do. Alright. I guess I can just go and have you get those buckets. I don't have to keep you in the same spot every time. Oh yeah. Almost 200,000 coins this time around. 200,000. Here we go. No, you give me that dadgum golden coin. Yeah, in Donkey Kong 64, you'd get a golden banana, and I always have this little torso. They'll be like, "Ooh, banana." Classic. Nintendo had some really good games. I've always been the kind of person who, like, get with the times, I guess. Always look forward to, like, well, I used to look forward to new consoles. Now I think they're overdoing it because I can't afford them every time they come out. Or, like, and also, like, you know, I'm not going to pay for the console and then pay for games and then have to pay to play online. That paying to play online is bullcrap, man. No regrets about PC gaming. Can we get it? Almost. The house says, I've fallen and I can't get up. Had a good one, though. Just need to expand the hole a little bit more. If the Blitz and Fountain combo didn't do it, I don't know what will. Bank 1 million total. We can get the Berry Buddy, I guess. You think we should get that? What is this up here in the corner? Increase oh, I don't even use that. That's honestly kind of a waste of money. Whole movement range. Let's get this little turd. Golden berry. blueberry fountain. Whatever, might as well. And then we can upgrade the hell out of this little blueberry. And then after this day, I have to call it. I have to. Hey, you little bastard. I don't know why I called him a little bastard. That was unnecessary. I don't know. That's probably the limit right there, isn't it? Yeah. His name's Lem. I'm gonna remember that. We're getting very close to having our third child. Should I name the third child? Should we name the third child Lem? Ooh, if I can get this, maybe the other house is like center this house where I need it. You think so? Maybe this one will focus on making the day a little bit longer. Come on. If we can just get it straightened out, that would be good. Oh crap. I'm just gonna pick up my coins now and go upgrade my berry buddy. Looks like nothing's going on. Yeah, they're all farting them around over here. If I just move the... Where's my wand? Where's my freaking wand? There it is. And now, where's my berry buddy? You? Not you. I don't know where he is. Crap, you're wasting my time. There you are. That's more like it. What's if I do this? Oh my gosh, this is addicting now. It's always been addicting, but we're on a streak, man. Hour and 12 minutes? Alright. Friend, it was nice to have you here. I'm going to try to get some sleep and get my sleep schedule back on track so I don't end up getting like heart disease or whatever you get if you don't get enough sleep. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for all your support on these videos. Hope you have yourself an awesome day. Hope you sleep well, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.